I will demonstrate the use and grading of Electude's electronic task sheets. So I'm logged in as a teacher and I've created a demo class here. So here we have a small group of students and I've pre-assigned the disc brake theory lessons as well as all the electronic brake task sheets. So I'm going to log out as the teacher, log in as a student. So here's what the student sees. They have a folder for their disc brake theory as well as a folder for the shop tasks. So let's say that the student is doing a disc brake job on a vehicle, so they're going to go into disc brake tasks. There are 11 disc brake tasks for MLR brakes, and here are the NATEF task sheets for Electude. So here is the job sheet for disc brake service and replacement of pads. So this one job sheet does these 5 tasks here: 5D1, D2, 3, 4, and 11. So the student would click on to open the task sheet. And now that we have the task sheet open, they can type in, the vehicle make and model here. And type in whatever vehicle information there is. And then this will guide him through somewhat of a procedure. So using service information, remove caliper, inspect caliper. So it's not meant to replace electronic service information, but allow an area here for students to document work to be done. So this is where they would type in their data results, reassemble the brakes. Here again, work performed here. And type in burnish brake pad procedure. Student would type in information there. Brake-in pads. They do a self-evaluation. An opportunity to provide feedback. And then at the end, once they finish the task, they click finish. And now it's marked as a gradable item. So now we're going to log out as student, log back in as teacher. And we go back to our group. And I can see here that we have a student that has some work that's been submitted. The gray bar meaning that it hasn't been graded yet. So I go in here to brake shop tasks. And then we have down below here we have an area called to be graded. And so we have a task sheet here that requires grading. And if other students in this group completed this same task, then they would also be listed here. Now, if you remember, this task did assess 5 different NATEF tasks. If we want to review this document before we provide a grade, we can click on this line here, and I can click to review lesson. And so then I can scan through these pages and see what work the student has submitted, and then I can close the document. And I could provide a grade from this page here, or I could go back to the quick grade area. I'll just show you from this screen here. We click the pencil, and we could grade a performance indicator here like this. Or I could go back and I could also grade from here. And that task is done. So if we go back to the student and we scan through his task grader, here we can see those 5 tasks that we graded here this afternoon.